There's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
You know, I heard that boy Evan Entertainment, I heard he kind of late for his live. So this your girl Tasha K. You know, I thought, I'd take over his live since, he want to imitate your girl, all the way in Africa. I ain't even bothering nobody but Cardi B. Okay. So I just thought I'd take over this live and, kind of take over his show because I'm gonna get revenge since he think it's funny to imitate Miss Tasha K, aka Tasha K. That's what I'm gonna do. Y'all, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to beat up Tasha K. She had my computer. You feel me? So I couldn't I couldn't go live. I'll play y'all. So I was in a rehearsal of this pilot or whatever, so that's why. And I got caught up in traffic and all that stuff. So yeah. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I came late to work. I'm exhausted. But oh my, you know what's funny? This thumbnail, I put JT on there. I didn't even mean to talk about JT's Twitter stuff, but in between rehearsal, I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, wait a minute. The girls are going at it, Jack. Let me announce this live, you guys. Oh, y'all. I was getting a key. I said, wow. And they're directing each other. They're not throwing subliminals. That's why I respect JT. By the way, I'm Team JT on this because one thing about JT, she real Miami. Okay, so we from the same state, so it's like I have an obligation. Yes, I'm doing me a big one, babes, Rhonda. But we have an obligation to basically defend each other because we're from the same state. You feel me? So I'm Team JT on this one from everything that I saw. Okay, Miss Cardi B thought that she was slick, but she's not. Okay, she thought she was slick throwing little sub shots because I was looking, I was seeing. Okay, before we get onto the Cardi B and JT situation, let's talk about the Chrisean Rock stuff. So you already know the SEX tape leaked and everything like that. And the video showed on Twitter with her hoo-ha everywhere. And I hate how everybody all of a sudden became OBGYNs and they're just like, oh my God, what's that? What's all that white stuff? Like that's a yeast and blase. Y'all need to y'all is not doctors, so y'all gonna have to chill out with that. To be honest, y'all don't know if the girl, if that's how if she gives Fiji water. Okay, some girls give Fiji water, so she gives Fiji water. So it must have been that good that it's giving Fiji water. So don't automatically assume that it's an infection. It might be Fiji water. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So you girls need to stop hating on Mrs. Rock. Y'all, I'm still getting everything together, y'all. I did not mean to come this late, but I couldn't do nothing about it, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Perfect. All right, I just pinned the link if any of you guys want to join. Okay, so let's get into this video and everything like that. So when Jaden posted this, I already automatically thought like this is why you're in the situation that you're in with the Blueface situation. And it just like if I was Jaden, I would glow up on Blueface so bad. He would hate himself. That's what I would do if I was Jaden, to be honest. What I would do is get with a different baller, you feel me? All that. And just stunt on him so hard and make him like regret not keeping the family together. Because that's what he deserves. Because if Rock does it, he's going to be hurt. But I feel like if Jaden does it, he's going to be super hurt. Because he feel me? He got 2 kids with her. So it's going to really like make her mad. So, make him mad. Django, you said white stuff. Wait, what's going on? Okay, so if you haven't seen the video on Twitter, Jaguar, DM me. Let me stop. I'm not doing that. But basically, it's a video on Twitter that Chrisean leaked of her riding Blueface. You know, she doing the Sierra. They love the way I ride to be like a oh yeah. Yeah. She was doing all that in the video, y'all. So, you know, things were amiss. Okay. There were liquids amiss. And a lot of people, you know, they were just claiming that it's a yeast. It was yeast down there. But like I said, she gives Fiji water. I feel like they have an agreement on something for him to sleep over with other women. She should boss up for real. Yeah, she is like the one that should really boss up, to be honest, and would have all of the reasons to. If Chrisean does it, it would look like she used Blueface for clout or whatever. But if Jaden does it, it's rightfully so, because you're sleeping around with all these women, you're sleeping with Chrisean, you're sleeping with this girl, you're sleeping with that girl. So she has all the right to do it. I don't know why she doesn't just do it. It's weird. I guess it's because of the child support that she's getting. I don't think he's been taken to court for child support. So I think he gives her child support money without it being legally like on paper. So I feel like if she had moved on or like started dating other dudes, and then I feel like Blueface will start acting funny with the money. Still feel like he would take care of his kids. Because one thing I can't say, Blueface not a good daddy, because he loved his kids. I could tell he loved his kids, and he'd be around his kids. But I feel like he would just make sure his kids are taken care of, and Jaden don't get no money. So that's where I feel like Jaden would probably take him to court and really have those child support on paper. That's what I think. Okay, I'm not 100% sure if she has the child support on paper, but I really doubt it, because she doesn't seem like the type to do something like that, to be honest. And Blueface doesn't seem like the type to allow a girl to let her do that. Okay, Lord, not a milker. Sherry, don't play. Talk about not a milker, she a cow. Now we just pull it utters. Ooh, the video on her Instagram she posted, I was like, girl, what Doja said, I'm a cow. Oh man, she really made that mistake by leaking that on herself, or is it for show? It wasn't a mistake. She purposely leaked it. I don't know. Like I said on the town hall, I don't know what point she's trying to prove with the whole situation, but it's just making her look dumb. Yo, JD, what's up? What's up? What's up? You seen all this craziness when I've been gone? Okay, I left for 2 seconds, and all this stuff goes amok. I'm literally looking at my phone. I'm like, whoa, what is going on? Twitter was a bliss, and then #1 trending JT, #2 trending Cardi B. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that next, because I want to pull up all the receipts and everything of the profile pictures being changed and everything like that. What do you think Rock should do though? To me, Rock, she did something so dumb, and she's always been doing stuff like this. Don't monetize. Don't never skip over the opportunity to monetize your humiliation. You get what I'm saying? If you were gonna do that, you should have started an OnlyFans with you and Bleed. You get what I'm saying? And then make everybody pay for it. And then today you would have made probably like 100K at least. And then be like, oh, check out me and Blue's OnlyFans. We joined OnlyFans. We have an OnlyFans account together if you want to see some explicit stuff. That video she posted, she could have put 2 seconds of that video and put it on OnlyFans and made 100K today. Because you deleting it isn't going to do anything, because I have the video on my phone. So it's like, you might as well have left it up there, but at least make money from the humiliation and the stupidity. That's my whole thing. I can't stand a stupid person. Like, make money from the crap you're going through. Don't just leave it there. Come on. It makes me so mad. I'm like, if I was their management, I swear, like, they would hate me, because I'm telling you, I would milk every dollar out of them. Like, y'all not gonna act stupid and just not make money from it. Y'all gonna act stupid, but y'all gonna make money from it too. What y'all think? Charles missed the opportunity to boss up. Exactly. You could have did a and more. Link in my bio. Link in my bio. Link in my bio. Come on now. That's what I would have done. Just how she put that Instagram story, that would have been the promo for her OnlyFans. Be like, oh, if you guys want to see more content like this, subscribe to our OnlyFans. Put that 2-second video, because you put up, it was like at least 6 or 7 seconds with you dipping it and doing it, in the words of Wendy when she. I said, all right, girl. You get what I'm saying? You could put 2 seconds of that on that OnlyFans, bam, and you charge, let's say $50 to get 5 seconds of it, $100 to get the full video. You make 100K right there. Trust me, people will pay for it. Let's believe. Okay. I'm just saying that's my last topic on that. I mean, that's my last opinion on that topic. At least make money from your stupidity. Okay? Monetize your stupidity, monetize your humiliation. Do not ever humiliate yourself for free. Okay? Monetize it. Give me the damn Liz Chrissy Mama Joy. You're gonna subscribe to my OnlyFans. That's what you're gonna do. Okay? Link in my bio. You wanna see this Poom Cash? You're gonna have to click the link in my bio. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on. She's a hypocrite though, so who really cares? That would be a waste of money to watch a 5-second clip. Carell, you must not know how the OnlyFans girls be giving it up, okay? Because listen, they be putting 5-second, 10-second videos and literally charging people like hundreds of dollars for it to subscribe. Not hundreds of dollars to subscribe, but they be making hundreds of dollars every few hours of people subscribing. Like their subscription could be like $15, but then they're sending videos worth $20, a video worth $40, a video. You get what I'm saying? Don't ask me how I know. My girl season 3 baddie in the house. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
What do you think about these tapes being leaked today?
Okay. First of all, when I saw that this morning, I was disgusted. Because first of all, I saw like the dark room hump scene.
Mm-hmm.
And then when somebody said, "Oh, the riding video," I said, "Oh God, like why would you?" And I get it. She's young, and I will say this. I thank God that there wasn't the social media there was when I was that age. Because the Lord knows I might have had a twat lip on the screen too. But at the same time, dude, it's just so many contradictions. It's so many things. Like, for example, now you guys aren't together. You're not in a relationship. Mm-hmm. So what's the TV show going to be about? Questions that need answers.
But then also, again, we see Waka Flocka and Tammy doing that on WeTV, which I don't get how they still have a show at this point, and Nene Leakes doesn't have one. I'm just like,
well, but I'm also like, what really killed me, and I just got to comment on this because I wasn't able to call yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But I love that she's big in her Christianity, but at the same time, why was no one calling her out? You cannot sit here and say you're not a bully, you're a Christian, and God says to love thy neighbor, not slap the Mario coins out of them. God says to what is the Christianity thinking about all them juices flowing on my phone today? God, I'm just saying, keep it 55th Street. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not from 55th Street. I was just a mode to Crip Mac. But I'm just saying, like, it's just a lot of like contradictions, and it just sucks because I know she's young, and that's why this is it. But at the same time, the stuff needs to stop being glorified. Like, I like listening to you because you tell the truth, right?
Right.
You'll talk about it, but at the same time, you're like, this is wrong, this is whatever, But at the same time, it's like, it's glorifying this, and then I know sometime next year, I have 20 nieces. I'm going to have to slap the crap out of one of them, because you ain't about to embarrass me, babe.
Because they're going to be like, I love Chrisean Rock.
No, but it's also like, and you can love her, that's fine, she's a lovable girl, but at the same time, being in a jacked up relationship like that is not cute, and it's not okay. And one last thing. Well, I might call back after the Cardi B thing because yes,
I want to hear what you guys say about this too.
But I did want to say, dude, I think either Lemmy Peppers told Janisha not to say nothing to her, or Janisha scared of her, because that was unacceptable yesterday.
Yeah, really, I can't even watch it again. Like, usually I watch it twice just to see if I miss anything. I can't watch it.
I fast-forwarded halfway through the whole thing. It was too much. Anyway, I'll call back. I'm gonna keep listening.
Okay, bye. Hey, Nola Reese. Shout out to Nola Reese. Y'all go make sure to check her out on YouTube, y'all, and subscribe to her channel, because Sister Girl, feel me, is funny, and she with impersonations too, just like your kid. Okay, so for real, check her out. She's really, really funny. So yeah, enough on Rock, y'all. We've been talking about her since. My whole thing is just monetize it. Just monetize it. Monetize it. That's it. Monetize it. That's it. That's it. Monetize it. That's all I gotta say. And it sucks because, like, yes, Katie, I'm really sick and tired of that too. People walking on eggshells around her. I don't like that either. Like, that bothers me because it's like you guys are excusing the behavior. That's why I said Jayla Mina to me isn't genuine, because it's like, I know you probably be telling Rock like about herself behind the scenes and stuff like that, but like I feel like you low-key enable her too, because you're making it seem like it's everybody else except for her. That's what bothers me about Jayla Mina and makes her come off not genuine, because you keep defending bad behavior basically. So yeah, let's talk about Cardi B and JT. I know Tasha K somewhere Africa gagging at all of this stuff. And y'all notice how the Shade Room didn't post about it. I wonder why. I wonder why. Shade Room didn't post a thing about it. Y'all see it on the screen right here. Let's see if they did. Let's see if they did. They didn't post a thing about the tweets. Nope. Shade Room didn't post a thing. Wow. See how this is why I don't deal with the blog game. Like, y'all think YouTube is a treacherous territory? Instagram blog territory is very treacherous. It beats you. It makes YouTube look childish. I'm telling you, because they be paying each other off down the table. They be having, you can't post this. You can't talk about this person. Never. Okay, I'm staying with my little YouTube, baby, because these Instagram blogs don't be playing. The Shade Room, the Neighborhood Talks, the Baller Alerts, the On-Site, you feel me? They're a whole nother monster, in my opinion. So let's pull up these tweets. Let's pull up these tweets and these subs and everything like that. Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay. We're going to start all the way from the beginning. We're going to start all the way in the beginning. All right, bam. Okay, so bam. Okay, let's go. So first, I guess somebody named JT Hate Page, which has Lil Uzi as a profile picture, which is comedic, said JT Akbar, Bia, and Katie Bands after seeing Glorilla get a top 10 hit without doing all the D writing and extra ish. JT said, I'm not like that at all. I've been doing remixes and never got credited on the chart, but they sung word for word and helped push the original songs as intended. And like, y'all, I can't even say y'all because y'all don't rap. You tweet. Congratulations, Glow, and stream FNF remix and Queen Mix. Okay, so she said this one tickle you, not congrats, Glow. You can't even mention Cardi or your massa will get the whip. This the thing. The thing is, Twitter trolls will be the ones to really make you lose your temper if you really don't have, you feel me, the mentality and the gist to be able to keep it together as a celebrity. Because it's not Instagram. Instagram, you just have people saying dumb stuff for attention. Twitter people and people that use and that troll on Twitter, they're intelligent. Because I have a Twitter. They're very intelligent. They have a way with words to know how to trigger a celebrity. That's what celebrities need to catch on and to realize. Listen, I thought Cardi had wages to garnish. Why is she on the internet with this? She not garnishing my wages. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah. We in Africa with it. Okay, so let's continue. She said, nah, actually the tweet was too long. Plus, Cardi B been having top 10s. I've been congratulating her for 10 years. This is Glow first one. I've been ignoring y'all, but y'all are annoying. Move around and off mic. Thank you. So Cardi B says lap dog and wiener dog. This is my whole thing with this shading stuff. And I'm so glad JT directly added her, because you're talking about her because she just said basically something about you. You get what I'm saying? So you're subbing her. Like you don't even, I hate when people when somebody subs somebody and they be like, I wasn't even talking about you. You was. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. So Cardi B, she was doing her Nicki Minaj, and don't get me wrong, Nicki's the queen of doing this sub stuff. So I guess Cardi B thought she could play that game too, but she tried it with the wrong Miami girl. Because one thing about JT, Listen, down here in South Florida, JT is like our new Trina because we like her. She could really, really rap. Her and Young Miami, to be honest. I'm not saying Young Miami can rap, but like they're the new Trinas, basically. Y'all know Young Miami can't rap. She can't rap to save her life, but JT can. So we go hard for her down here. Exactly. You were talking about that girl. Thank you. Like, come on. So Cardi B says lap dog. JT says wiener dog. And then JT said, I hope you don't think you know bully. And I bet she was tweeting it like that. Like, this got me like Carisha, who she thinks she talking to? Listen, we finna pull up with the dogs in there and we finna get her. Cause she gotta be like who she thinks she is. I'm finna jump that on O Block. She thinking who she thinks she playing with. Uzi, get my coat. Stupid ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was probably tweeting like that, very angry. Young Miami, we love her personality. Exactly. Like, she has a personality, but that's about it. Cardi B says she has condos that has B's head, but the same rat she bought a chain. And I'm not even a Cardi hater, but in this situation, girl, you were wrong. From what the stuff I was seeing in between takes and looking at my phone, you was wrong. Like, come on. And she congratulated her. That's what like makes me mad, is because it's not like she was being shady towards you. She said, I've congratulated her millions of times in the past, which she has. I remember it vividly. That was one of the reasons why Nicki didn't like JT, because she felt like she picked a side. She felt like Carisha and JT picked a side with the whole Cardi and Nicki thing, because y'all know how Carisha went on the radio interview and she was just like, I'll take Cardi B. I'll take Cardi B. Yeah. It's like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? When she went on the Breakfast Club, that was when me and Nicki, like, I don't mess with y'all because y'all picked a side, pick a side, and lift that up. You get what I'm saying? She picked a side. So don't act like this girl has been shading you for all this time. But now that she hops on a song with Nicki, it's an issue. I don't like that. And it sucks because it's like, it's a girl rap thing. You never see the guys doing stuff like this. Ever. And I wish each of them would be dropping diss songs right after the next so we could see who pen game really on that. Okay? Stop tweeting about it and start writing about it. How about that? How about that? But half of y'all don't write y'all raps. Just saying. Okay, so JT said, I hope you don't think you know bully. And then Cardi B's like, go fetch. And he said, Cardi, you go fetch a real talent. We DMing why you coming back here to put on the show for these kids. And y'all know Carisha JT real ghetto with it. So she just mad. I know she with her long nails popping her gum. So he said, Cardi. Okay, so Cardi says, so wait, me and you talking to DM women to women, but you take it to your timeline and throw shots calling me a bully and a wiener. Why you playing dumb? Are you talking about a talent? Ha, you forgot P tried to put me on your writer. And then this video went viral, basically, of P pickle nose self telling JT, basically training JT on how to rap more like Cardi B. Like, he wants her to rap kind of like her and everything like that. Which I'm like, as a producer and as a label head or whatever, P, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Don't be comparing your artists to try to make one artist sound like the next. So that video in itself was problematic and shouldn't have happened at all, because none of your artists should just sound all alike. That's what I think. I never picked a side. I love women too much to choose one. Wait, that never mind. JD stupid. Okay, so she said, matter of fact, I'm not doing this on this timeline. It's becoming real repetitive for doggy treats. We already addressing in the DMs. Goodbye, y'all. He says, so wait, me and you talking DM women to women, but you take, okay, so, all right, so it said, JT said, no, you want it all written for our hooks and our sound because you clearly have none. Ask any Twitter. I write my own ish. You know this. The one little Yachty wrote for them said, the one I wrote my own verse too. That part the people love as well. I can go on live and write a rap in the whole world face, but I don't give a F about that. I ain't a slave to y'all or no charts. Suck my D. Okay, so y'all know Lil Yachty went on the radio stations that basically told the whole world that he wrote the whatchamacallit verse. Act up, you could get smacked up. That's why they think Lil Yachty was one of the girls. Cause girl, how you write act up? That's real sassy, girl. It is. I'm sorry. Like imagine somebody writing act up, you could get smacked up. Like act up, you could get smacked up. Ooh, little tiny like you like. I'm just saying. Okay, how did this mess start? It basically started. Cardi B started it. I'm sorry. I'm bringing up Faye Love. Please do not curse, you guys. I'm gonna start muting y'all the moment y'all start cursing. So please, Faye Love, do not curse. All right. What is going on? What is going on?
Hi, nice meeting you.
Hey, what do you think about any of these situations? Either Chrisean Rock or JT and Cardi B.
Okay, so first I want to start off. I've been watching you for a while.
Thank you.
To the show, you know,
Mhm.
YouTube. I love everybody that's on YouTube that likes the topics I like. All right, so
Mhm.
let's start with Cardi, and then who was the other person?
And Chrisean and Blue.
Oh no,
Blue.
no, no. Cardi argue with everybody. Let's talk with about Chrisean. I,
Mhm.
I know
You're
Chrisean.
cutting in and out. You're cutting in and out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So Chrisean, like, you know what? The best thing she did do was admit now she understands her disposition.
Mhm.
You know, when she said, "Are we business partners?" Cool. So you get it now. Like, you can't expect her to be perfect and keep. If she decided to go back and forth with him.
You sound muffled. You sound muffled.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, way better now.
Sorry about that.
No, you're
So what I was saying was she admitted that they're business partners, right?
right.
Now, so at this point now, if she go back and forth with him and this and that, that's on her. Like, you know, like at the end of the day, they been had a rocky relationship. Blue is gonna be blue. Blue, the fact that you let someone put their hands on your mom and your sister, shit happens. You know,
Mhm.
families fight, but that was the red flag where it was doomed from that shit because that's never good after that.
But don't
So,
you think she's
uh,
messing up the business by not monetizing her humiliation? Because she's not her dropping that video. She might as well started the OnlyFans because it's like now everybody has that video. It doesn't matter if you deleted it; people still have it.
yeah, I mean that wasn't based off of money. That was based off of emotion. Like you gotta understand, females like she was doing that to show her place. Cause remember, two people posted they've been in the bed with
Oh,
her
right.
man.
Okay,
Yeah,
I get what you mean.
it wasn't. It's not
Mm.
about money with that. She really fuck with him. Sorry, I'm so sorry. You just said no cursing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's how I talk. I apologize. I'm not a curse no more. She really like take him really serious. Look at her neck.
Yeah,
Look at her neck. Like, so that should show you something. But at the same time, she's understanding now, which I like now that she said that they business partners. So whatever she do on her dime or her time, it is what it
right,
is. Nobody should judge her for that because she said it out her mouth. She wrote it too. And she
right.
said we business partners. So whatever she do, that's her business. Before that, yeah, she was being stupid. She was being stupid in love. We all been there. Nobody gonna judge her. All that
Yeah,
fighting stuff though, unnecessary. Unnecessary. It's not
yeah.
healthy. Pulling out hair, black eyes, like that's. But that's what I'm saying. All that come with it because of the stuff that she was under the impression to me that she was the main one, and then when she realized she wasn't, she made that statement.
What
So
do you
that's
think's gonna happen though when Rock starts to dibble and dabble and get her a dude here, a dude there? Like, how you think Blue gonna react? Because I think he gonna get his feelings.
like he did the last time. He gonna try to play her, but this where she gotta be strategic, and you know what I'm saying, like, you can't go through my phone. You can't touch my stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
she gotta be smarter than him. She gotta be two steps ahead of him. Whereas like you don't want it to be where you, oh, okay, you can see my phone. No, you can't see my phone. And
right,
if you know what I'm saying, if you steal it, you don't know my password, change your password. Like I really hope that she could understand that she's the smarter one. Believe it or not, as much as she got a lot going on with her, she is the smarter one. Blue is gonna be blue, and
right.
that's just that. So the next topic, what was the other topic you said?
JT and Cardi
Oh,
B.
child. Okay. Okay, so look, JT, and
Uh-huh.
this is what my opinion. It seemed like any all right, Cardi B argue with everybody. If you say
Mhm.
something bad about her, her family, it don't matter. She gonna inbox you, call you, text you, whatever she do, right?
Right.
But it seemed like to me, like the people that hopped on that verse with the remix,
Please.
Sean,
Right.
yeah, it seemed like I don't know. It just seemed like she feels slighted, so she just who started it? Let me like
It
I
really
don't
felt
know.
okay. Cardi really started it from the tweets because she said lapdog after basically somebody tweeted at JT saying, "Oh, you're so scared to say Cardi's name." So you know you're talking about her. After, you don't just tweet lapdog for no reason. Like
Right,
that makes no sense. Like, come
right.
on now. I hate when people throw shade at somebody and then when somebody addresses them, you're like, "I wasn't talking about you. You just wanted to tweet lapdog for no reason."
Yeah, see, like Cardi, like this is
Come
my
on.
thing. I don't know who's her PR. Like I think it's her homie.
Horrible.
It's her homie, but
Horrible.
like Cardi's that type of person. Her PR probably be telling her like chill, and she don't listen. Just like her husband. Like for me,
Horrible.
you don't gotta talk. You don't gotta like address everybody. Like you don't have to do that. Like it's like to the point where it's like Cardi, you make more money than JT. Let's keep it clear here. But
Right.
yes, JT has the real talent, and that's all. That's what, and she'll notice everybody say that about her. Whereas
Yeah.
like you make more money than them, you shouldn't even be like have a care. You just be the case, bro.
Right.
Like that shit. Oh my god, so
What
sorry.
made me mad is basically when Cardi started to
Uh,
denounce JT's pen. I don't like that because it's like she writes her own stuff because you could tell
you
she
could
writes her own
tell,
stuff because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Felicia's raps don't make
It
any
sounds
sense
like
and hers
exactly how
do.
she talk. Yes, you
Right.
can tell. Just like
Right.
Nicki Minaj, and I'm not
Right.
bringing her in because you got a beef with her. You could
Right.
just tell, like
Yeah.
when
She
someone
can write it.
writes, Megan writes her stuff to you can tell is how
Yeah. 'Cause she
they
talks like
talk.
that.
Right. So what I'm saying is like at this point where it's like if you got a status, you want to maintain your money, right? So make your
Yeah.
moves. Like some things, yeah, you do gotta address, and some things like you just gotta just laugh, like just like look, okay, we on the
I
same
really do feel
label.
like they're just bored at this point. Like they're just like, oh, there's nothing to do. We're not on tour. Let me just mess with her real quick because it's like
Well,
this.
everybody, we all from the streets, we all ghetto, we all got that mentality, right? So it's all on some what I see that Cardi feel like I'm gonna bully you because you talking about me, or I think you talking about me. Because listen, if it ain't an ad, it's here nor there. Like if they ain't, I was always taught this when I was younger, like before we had all social medias and apps and this and that. If that person ain't say that to you and you heard it, you can't really give too much energy to it unless it's to the point where it's one or two or three or more people. These fan pages,
Oh
they
yeah,
really be adding more
and
fuel
Twitter
to the fire.
is the playing ground of that. Instagram is one thing, but Twitter, people on there, they know how to poke at you to really get you to respond because they know what to say. People on Instagram to me are not that intelligent. People on Twitter, they're very intelligent. They know how to really talk. Like
Yeah.
they can really
And
do
then
that.
it's like they the real investigators. These investigators that work at the courthouses, they ain't nothing as
Yeah,
opposed to
Twitter.
like Black Twitter at that.
Exactly.
Like I listen. I see it all. For me, I just Cardi
I just
you gotta grow up, Cardi.
They
Like
all need to literally meet up and fight. We need to just do a
fight.
classic street fight. Get all of them to meet up on the street corner. Just Cardi, Nicki, JT, Carisha got a
Hold
maybe
on, Nikki's too
referee.
old. Nikki's too old, and
Nicki
and I'm a
Tuol,
barb. I'm
damn.
a barb. She's
She a
way
bar.
too
Who
old.
she gonna she gonna have to call Akbar then? She gonna have to call Akbar.
Our part's too old
Or
too.
right.
She's too old too. This is what needs to be done. Y'all need to just stay in y'all lanes. Like everybody got its levels. Everybody like listen. I hate to say it, Nick. When I say I hate to say it, because I don't want to put it like one person's above the other. Nikki been holding it down for years. We gotta give her her
Mhm.
credit. So she is up top, right? And then the other ones they fall. You know what I'm saying? But now what people are doing, especially Cardi, is oh, I got number ones, I got this,
Mhm.
I got that. It's like, all right, I got a Grammy. All right, cool. But Lauryn Hill only had one Grammy, and we all know Lauryn Hill
It's
was
talented, right?
talented, and she
Yeah,
deserved more than that, right?
yeah.
And then there's others that never got no awards, and they're 100. So it's like, for me, mm,
The Grammy thing I don't take too serious, to be honest. Any
well,
final
white
thoughts?
people come up with that.
Yeah, I don't take it too serious because I feel like there's politics in that, so I feel like you can't really defend that. Any final thoughts
Yeah,
before I add in the next caller?
no problem.
All right, thank you so much for joining. Please join again for future lives.
I will
All right,
keep giving
nice.
good contact. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's continue with the rest of the tweets, and I'm gonna add in the next caller. So, saying somebody tweeted at JT said saying thing while begging her in 2019 for a hit is insane. Not gonna lie. So JT said I was in jail, but also very thankful. Also never dissed her and never had a problem. She said because I wrote her fans back, the same fans she cursed out like a dog. But hey, I could be wrong. I don't know. Shake It dropped. I tweeted her lyrics in the midst of a stand made up drill war. But today was supposed to be about Glorilla. Instead, you made me a lap dog. Nah, I'm a big dog. Roof, roof. That's all I like, JT. 1 point for JT. Woo! Listen, one thing about people from down south, our mouths are quick. Okay, you can't really. Okay, I like the. Thank God it was it was JT, not Carisha. Because if it was Carisha would know how to clap back quickly. Because y'all know Carisha not that bright. I'm sorry. It would have took Carisha to be like, Diddy, why Cardi B coming for me? Can you tell me what to say to her? It's crazy. Let me tweet some. Cardi B, who you talking about? Like, she wouldn't have known what to say. So thank God it was JT, because at least she's quick with it. And one thing about JT, she said, I'm right on time for the season change. Okay. And it is fall. So it just changed from summer to fall. So I'm all right on time for the season change. If y'all know the freestyle when JT came out of jail, that's one of her best raps, period. One of her best raps. Jay said, wait, I'm back for this last one, this last tweet, because who doing anything for doggy treats? If anything, Glorilla have you a bone that you need to go feed to that dog. You was posing by the pool for hot-ish fancy pants. Cardi B said, matter of fact, I'm not doing this on. So she's replying back to the earlier tweet that I read earlier. Said, hot-ish debuted higher than any song you ever dropped or been on. Prison pants. Everybody has good and bad moments, but you haven't had one since what? Act Up. Listen, those are going to be the two that are going to really fight. Like, they're going to really fist fight if they ever run into each other, and that's on period. Because one thing about it, JT's not a kitty cat. Y'all know what I mean? And Cardi B ain't no kitty cat. So if they ever run into each other at the BET Awards or anything like that, just know it's boop, 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 boop. Like, none of them going back down. I can guarantee you that. Nicki, you know, she pops her ish and does her big one on Twitter, but when she runs into people, she gets scared and like hiding behind Raw and everything. It's not Raw, which Remy Ma got brought into this, which I thought was hilarious. I know she was probably looking at her profile picture, be like, it's not Raw. What? Like, but those two, they're gonna thump it out. I could just tell. So I really hope they'll run into each other because it's gonna turn into a melee. Oh, so JT said, I wish I could have let a chart make me feel less of a star. I literally came from nothing, did this ish with a rap I wrote on the road, hitting licks. I did my time like a rope, and a ain't scratched me in there. And always for extra chicken on Thursdays, I ain't never ashamed. And y'all don't, for you guys that are, you know, not down south and everything like that, JT was the one that really wanted the rap career. Carisha just kind of came along for the ride, to be honest. Like, that's why you can see the difference in their penmanship, especially JT. She was the one that like was telling Chrisean like, oh, we should rap, like, let's go to the studio, let's do this, let's do that. Like, she was like, you feel me, the creator of this whole City Girls thing. Carisha just came along for the ride. That's why you see Carisha's not really in it for the music. She's in it for the fame of it all and to take advantage of everything that comes with it, aka talking, doing the talk shows and stuff like that. JT's in it for the real penmanship. Like, she likes to rap. Like, that's her thing. JT said the industry not designed for girls really like me to win. Let's be real. All this is politics. P always told us get that out the mud, ground hard. I lay down because I get discouraged from all these labels paying for every MF thing. So don't talk to me about no charts. None of y'all. I've been in rooms with top writers and told them they is whack. The same writers that quick to drag female rappers. Or I wrote this and I write that. That is actually embarrassing and sad. Yeah, I tell y'all this one time, right? Thank you, Dion. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. One time I had met this I met this ghostwriter down here, right? And he told me like he's written for like some like rap girls and stuff like that. And he was like, they like it's to the point where like he couldn't even tell me names, but he was just like, just know you heard some of it on the radio. He was like, they keep it very tight lipped because it's like they don't want other rap girls finding out that certain verses they didn't come up with themselves because it takes away from their credibility. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole thing. Young Miami talking about I just woke up and all I'm gonna say is this, laughing out loud. Now, Carisha, you should have been windmilling on Twitter with JT. Okay, that's how Carisha look like she fight. Carisha look like she windmill. Carisha like she windmill. Oh God! So it's like you should. To me, if y'all a duo, I'm gonna have my duo back. Like right or wrong, I'm gonna correct her behind the screen and behind the Twitter feed, but I'm gonna have my duo back, baby, because there's already rumors that they're gonna break up and they're not gonna stick together and that City Girls is over and all this type stuff. So and then if you wrong, I'm gonna tell you like, hey, you know you was wrong, right? But I'm not gonna embarrass you in front of all these people. But you know you was wrong. But I'm gonna have your back in public. Seriously, she should have had her back. I'm sorry. Ain't no I just woke up. No, baby. Tweet with me. How about that? Okay. But then again, Carisha did hold the group down while JT was behind boss. All right, next person I'm going to add is Cam. What is going on? What is going on? No cursing. Hey, Cam.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I want to start off with Chrisean and Blueface.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that it's pretty ironic he does her so bad when she embarrasses herself. I think she completely ruined the second part of the Baddies South. I mean, all the comments were about her acting like a child. I think he has to resonate with that just a little bit. It is a drastic change for Jaden. She does seem a little bit more mature mentally and financially. So I do think in a way he does punish her and embarrasses her with other women and things of that nature. So she has to understand it's always been a business partnership. It's never been more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Once she understands that, she'll be perfectly fine. Regarding Cardi, JT, and Nicki, first I'm going to start with Nicki. Nicki is a Sag queen, but they love their revenge. It's never going to stop. You're going to have to learn to have your own peace and stay away from her. Stop looking at the comments. Stop competing. My thing with Cardi is you need better PR. Right now is not the time to do what you're doing. Right now, Asa is fighting his way through the industry against his own brothers.
That's true. That's very true.
I don't think it was time for you to be talking about Q on Twitter. So I think it's pretty ironic you wanted to move back to the DMs real quick. But I think JT was very smart not going back and forth with her about it, not bringing them in because she saw how Akbar got tore up about that.
Yes.
Cardi has got to understand, if you do not feel comfortable just having one album, put the work down.
Seriously.
Don't argue on Twitter. Make sure your work is up to code to where Nicki can't say nothing.
And
you
will get the girls mad in the comments down here.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. That's your opinion. Don't ever apologize for your opinion, Ra.
With JT, she played herself. I do understand that she feels a little bit down being underneath Uzi, but you're going to have to separate yourself and get in the studio and be the rapper that you say that you want it to be.
Right.
Don't half butt it. So basically with that, you know, you let Nicki influence you with so much confidence with this remix. It allowed you to make an unnecessary tweet. I do feel like that tweet was unnecessary. You
But
you didn't have to tweet
do you
about
feel
it.
like Cardi B was subbing her though directly?
Oh, definitely. Cardi
Okay,
was
let's
subbing.
keep it a buck.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. She was
Mm-hmm.
subbing. But I just don't feel like JT had to say it like that. It wasn't really the time. Like, how many remixes have we done right at this timing right now? We shouldn't have talked about it. That shouldn't have went down. But with that, I just feel like Nicki probably put a little bug of inspiration in her here. You're better. You're the GOAT. And it really like got to her ear. And all of this was unnecessary. All the ladies need better PR.
But do you think that do you think Nicki is building an army? Because this is what's being speculated out there, that Nicki, if she did this for this all to happen, she is a master genius and a master manipulator. Because people out there on the interwebs are basically saying that she did this Queen mix to be able to build an army of rap girls to be able to defend her in her honor, so that way she doesn't have to face Cardi B by herself. So she'll have an Akbar to join, a JT to hop in if she needs. Maybe Malibu Mitch was on there, right?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Malibu Mitch to jump in on there, and that Queen of Drill girl that'll be going back and forth with Asians Wall. So you get what I'm saying? So it's like she has like an army now. So it's like she has a group of girls that she doesn't have to step forward anymore. They step for her. Do you think that she did that intentionally?
Absolutely, because with the Sag Queen, they love their revenge, but they're so good at business.
Oh, yes.
Very good. And she just basically kind of backhanded her a little bit. So basically, to be in Nicki's team, you can never be a supporter of anyone else. Respectfully, you can like Little Kim, Missy, Ellie, and all that, but you will always stay Nicki first. That angers Cardi because all of these people she has worked with, and you turn around and you're like, oh, I love Nicki. Nicki inspired me, da-da-da-da. Well, where's Cardi's support? You know, where are the people who are supporting her on Love and Hip Hop? So I can see how it gets to Cardi. I can see it. But I know Nicki, she's never going to stop. So just choose your piece.
Yeah, that's true. And she needs to write that album, because we haven't seen the last one out, child. We haven't seen any work from Cardi individually. I'm not talking about her getting on a feature with Carisha. You get what I'm saying? We haven't seen any work from her individually in a minute. So it's like, girl, what are you doing? You get what I'm saying?
I can only play Rings so many times. And it's not enough body of work for me to pull from or make an Instagram caption up. You're going to have to work harder.
And that's why on my last video, you guys, let me tell you how much people unsubscribed from the kid. They said, oh my God. Cam, I'm going to add you back in a little bit, and then we're going to finish off. People in the comments were like, oh my God, I'm going to have to unsubscribe from you. How dare you say that about Nicki? How dare you say that about Cardi? I'm going to unsubscribe. I can't have my opinion nowadays. Nobody can have their opinion on this rap battle stuff, because if you do, you're like the devil. Like, why y'all really finna unsubscribe to me from an opinion? Y'all would have thought I called y'all out y'all name in the comments. Like, that's crazy. But it is what it is. Any final thoughts, Cam?
Oh, no, that was all for me. You have a great night.
All right, you too. All right. But yeah, they was going in on you. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. And speaking of Cardi B, we're going to take a Cardi B. I apologize, break, because it was 93 people in the comments. Let me see how much likes. You feel me? Run up them likes, you guys, please. 92 and only 45 likes. We're going to have to call Cardi B. Okay, Nicki told me to call Cardi B.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Okay, so let me call Cardi B when you guys tried to set me up and not hit that like button.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize.
Okay, so I'm finna leave y'all alone with this. I apologize. Okay, so let's continue with the rest of it. Okay. And that was pretty much it. And then also they started to be petty with the picture, with the profile picture changing. Nicki changed hers first to JT. And then next thing you know, Cardi B changed hers to Remy Ma. And I know she was probably like, now Pop, you know Cardi has me on her profile picture on her Twitter. And she has me in this beef with Nicki and JT and Carisha. Pop, that's crazy. And you know, Raw is probably the one who told Nicki to do that. Okay? This is bugging. Like, real bugging. Like, they got me out here on the socials and I've been minding my business. You know, you feel me? Like, Bravo turned me down from the Real Housewives of New York. You told me because they say I live in Jersey, but like these in New York don't even live in New York. You feel me? I'm real New York and they didn't even pick me for New York. Like, they bugging, Pop. Like, seriously. Like, you know, Remy Ma was on that type of tip. Like, why did you bring me in this? But the most creative one, I got to give it up to Nicki for this, for doing this, for changing her pen, for changing her profile picture to Nick with a pen in the middle of it. To me, that's the ultimate shade because it's basically saying, sister girl, you don't write your own raps. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, Cardi B, to me, she's not that quick with it. What I would have did is, since she changed her picture with the pen in it, I would have changed my picture to a Grammy in it. Come on. Tell me. Like, come on now. Is it that smart? If you go throw shots for shots, you got to be quick with it. I would change mine to a Grammy, or what else? Or better yet, I would change mine. I would look up this would be the ultimate dig, like the ultimate. And now it would hurt Nicki's feelings so bad, but it's like, if you want to go there, we could go there. I would look up, you know, the offenders list, if you guys know what I'm talking about, put Offset's name in there, and then put like no search results, and then put that as my profile picture. Ended her right there. She threw with the girl. I'm telling you, one or the other. Seriously. You say you'll put Safari, no. That would have been funny too. That would have been funny. But I think the Grammy equates to the pen. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Jay Robinson. We up talking ish, y'all. It's late night, but we up talking ish. Okay, so I'm at Dominique. What's going on? What's going on? Please don't cursing.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on? What do you think about these topics today?
Well, I want to talk about Cardi B, and I feel like Megan Thee Stallion kind of started everything when she took the shade. When she took the shade at Nicki Minaj, when she said something about the popping the pills, and Nicki Minaj took the shade back at her and her second remix to the Freaky Girl.
Right.
So then all of a sudden now here you got Cardi B arguing with JT, arguing with Bar, and I'm like, Megan she's like the puppet master, like she's pulling all the strings behind the scenes.
So you think she calling Cardi like, hey girl, JT on there talking about you. You know she ain't right.
Well, like you see how Asian Doll used to go so hard for Megan. And she like never stood up for her friend. Like she's just like this bad friend that just uses people to do all of her dirty work. The same thing y'all saying that Nicki Minaj is trying to do with this little army that she's forming.
Whole army, girl.
Yes. So like, let's say like if Megan was like the mastermind behind like all of her little friends, and she's like Cardi B is basically defending Megan right now because I didn't really see Nicki taking like too many shots at Cardi B recently. It was just all directed towards Megan. So now here comes Cardi B, but she's not really defending Megan, but she kind of did throw Megan in there when she was arguing with Bar.
Right. Oh, I see. I kind of see a little bit what you're saying. I see a little bit what you're saying. But the problem is with the sub stuff. We got to be a little bit more direct. I feel like the rap girls from the 90s and stuff are looking at this and it's like, this is pitiful because they used to write diss songs about each other. So it was like, you knew we was beefing because I put you on the beat.
And see, me, I am the queen of diss songs. So I know, like, I'm more old school. I know. I done beef with so many girls. I done changed girls' lives because of it. Like, trust
what do you
me.
think about
So
Foxy Brown jumping into it? Because Miss Foxy Brown, I seen a thing on it. Like I said, on my way here, I'm looking on social media, catching up, and I seen that Foxy Brown basically put up a post saying, "Tell them who the real queen of rap," or something like that. Like, the queen of rap basically gave you the crown, meaning like, like I'm giving you my signature off that you a good rap girl. What do you think about that?
well, I love that. I think that like all of them should most definitely get their flowers. It's just like they argue too much over the pettiness and they don't really focus on the music. Because I love Nicki. I love Cardi too. I love both. But when it comes down to like the music, I put them on for like whichever mood I'm in. If I want to be that B, then you know I'm gonna listen to Cardi. But if I want to like really be that girl, I'm gonna listen to Nicki. You get what I'm saying? So like, so it's like
Cardi is where you go to the hood, but then Nicki is where you finna go out to a party.
Yes, Nicki is like I like Cardi is like I still got the hood in me, but
Right.
Nicki is like I'm a grown woman. Like, you get what I'm saying? So like it's a different vibe.
Right.
Yes, but like if they would just focus more on the music, because I used to be a big fan of Nicki. Now it's like I listen to all the girls. Like you put me on Miss Dream Doll and her last. Oh yes, I went and listened.
Was it good?
Like,
is it good?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love it.
Thank
so
you.
like I said, like I listen to all the girls now. It's not just one artist, and like Nicki she kind of like got to get over that. The era where like everyone just listened to her because you could tell by your fan base that you're still that girl. So you should just be happy with that. You get what I'm saying? And Cardi is like the new girl. She's young. She's like rebellious. Like she feel like she don't owe nobody nothing. We all been there. Right. Like we all had that mindset. Like she got the Chrisean Rock mindset, and like
she's
Nicki
like a
got
reserved
like
Chrisean Rock.
Yeah. So it's like I just feel like if they just focus more on the music, Cardi got a good writing team behind her because her music is popping, but she need to focus on an album, like you said, because with or without that award, she still need more than one album.
Right.
And Miss Nicki, I think she's a good rapper and a great like artist, period, just all around the board because she's versatile. She can jump in and out of whatever. Like if I want to listen to pop or if I want to listen to drill music, like I can put on Nicki. Like Jamaican music, I can put on Nicki. You get what I'm saying? So she should just be happy with that and stop always chasing this I gotta be better than this girl or I gotta continue to beef with this girl. Like
because I feel like with Cardi B, Cardi B will never match up to her artistry. I feel like Cardi B, you know how Nicki has collabed with Eminem before? I feel like Cardi B can never do that. Because it just went whoa. But Nicki, you would think, oh, Nicki can't collab with Eminem, but she made it work. I don't feel like Cardi B could do that.
Well, see, I respect Nicki on a different like level because like Nicki, I just feel like they never gave Nicki her flowers because of her attitude.
Yeah.
It's like her attitude is like, you know, that's it. But you got to look at Cardi B's attitude now and like that was Nicki. You get what I'm saying? Nicki had that same attitude when she came in. So now, like that Cardi B has that attitude now, people should start holding her more accountable for the things that she does because they love to hold Nicki accountable for everything.
Right. That's true.
Like that's just my opinion with that. And with Miss Rock, Miss Chrisean, Miss Milk Marie.
Was it giving Aquafina?
It was giving Milk Marie. You need to check that song. I'm like, wow, like I was behooved. Like it really threw me. I was not expecting that, but I just wish, like you said, she had better management behind her because yes, there's like free pee everywhere and we could view it everywhere for free. But like she still could have made like a pretty little penny off of every stunt that she does. Like exactly, like the world is just watching her right now, and it's so many people that want to see her win, and she's just wasting away in that bottle. You get what I'm saying? Believe it or not, I've dealt with so many Chriseans in my life.
A lot of us have.
So yes, so I get it. Like I completely get it. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the baby in her is not gonna work. The recording her like what Blueface does for his own safety, that's not helping her as well because it's like it's taking away from his light. It's making him look so terrible.
Right.
Just doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I wish this why I wish I could get my hands on Rock, because this is what I would do. I would be like, okay, this is what you're making right now, and look at your behavior. If you stop your behavior, this is what you could be making. And best, I could bet you money she'll change her mind, because she'll be like, wow, like with this amount of money, I could really change my whole family's life. Because she's making a good amount of money, but I don't feel like she could like change her family's life right now. But I feel like if she stops certain behaviors, clean up her image, do certain things, get more, contract deals with certain brands and stuff like that, she'll make like way more. And then she'll be like, okay, like let me stop what I'm doing, because if I stop what I'm doing and do this, I could get a bigger bag, help my people out. That's the one thing I feel like will make Chrisean wake up, is somebody to tell her like what you're doing, it's gonna stop you from getting a bigger bag, and you won't be able to help out your family. I feel like somebody would have tell her that, she'd be like, wow, you're right.
Because I would love to just DM her one day, and I hope she read it like, girl,
exactly.
You could have made a pretty little penny, honey. Did you not see Mimi on that shower rod? she made sure she got her coin.
She made sure. What's the daughter name? Eva.
I mean, she's basically taking like the Kim Kardashian route right now.
Yeah.
She's doing all of the stunts to just get the quick fame and get all the attention and all the eyes on her. So it's going to give her a platform, and it's going to give her like a big name. So you might as well start now making your bag and planning what you're going to do with yourself when you reach a certain age, because you do not want to become Miss Hot Pocket, Miss Chin. So we're not like, you don't want to become her.
Like no TV 35.
Yes, still saying you the queen of this ish. Like, no, ma'am, sit down. You don't run nothing.
I run the Bay.
Yes, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Oh, and with the reunion,
yeah,
I feel so bad for Slim. Oh my God, she really was looking like a child that just got beat up by their mama. Like. She was over there just mad, like you just took my cookies, like I brought that for me a Rolly, like
I want my toy back. That's not
oh
fair.
My God. And she was so drunk, like it was just so sad. And we could have really enjoyed the reunion, but they spent most of it just focused on the fighting and focused on that. And like you said, if they was to bring them in different sections, then yes, and I feel like Mr. Lemon Pepper needs to be over here watching your channel, because he could be taking some notes and actually giving you a pretty little coin for your thoughts and your ideas.
I know they be peeping on the low though. I know they do.
I mean, you don't have so many of his cast members on the like as like on an interview. So I kind of feel like one of them needs to put this man on with you.
Something. I'm gonna tell y'all this every video one day, but what did it tell me so? That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, well, they need to because he needs some of your ideas, like for real. That reunion could have went a lot better, and I was so mad that we gotta wait for a third part. Like, are y'all for real?
When I seen that, and I'm like, this, I know the reunion not gonna end like this, because Natalie didn't even come back on the stage. And then I seen next on, I said, no.
Oh my God, Natalie looked like The Walking Dead when she lifted her glasses down.
Oh my God,
oh my God. I was like, Rolly got her good. She fell into the abyss when she fell on that jacket. And My Little Pony, I'm so proud of her.
Oh yes,
I am so proud of My Little Pony.
And I'm really so happy for.
I'm like, she's finally acting, because she gets so zooted. So where she's just so slow. She moves slow, she acts slow, she talks slow. So you just think she's just in this little plastic bubble where she can't be touched. And when she got touched, it like really popped her back in reality.
Oh yes, I was so happy that she redeemed herself. Like it made me happy. I said thank you.
Yes, because I'm like, okay, Miss Chin, she did something with casting you. Okay, Scotty Too Hottie, I'm glad you did something, Miss My Little Pony. She was cute though on that reunion. I like that.
Yeah, I like the braided pony. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Please join future lives.
Thank you.
All right. So next I wanted to talk about real quick before I add in the last few callers of the night, or a couple more topics, like 3 more really quick. and then I'm gonna add the rest of you guys. So stay put, the ones in the chat. Okay, so one of the things is Stormy Wellington. So y'all, listen, I've been a follower of Stormy Wellington, and I'm not saying I've bought her products or anything like that, right? But I've always kept a close eye to her because I listen to her YouTube, her Wake Up and Wins, because I do think some of the stuff she says, don't get me wrong, she says some off the wall type stuff, but some of the stuff she talks about in her Wake Up and Wins, they're very true, just about people you have around you, just about your mentality. Like, she be spitting some facts, so you can't really like diss her on that. But some of the stuff she be doing that's off the wall, they're really off the wall. So this week she went viral because her friend had a plate and I guess it had too much hamburgers and hot dogs. So she called the plate low vibrational. She didn't think the plate was worthy of a queen. Take a look.
This is serious my shit. Yeah, because it's a lot of people that just let people give them what they want them to have, and they accept it. And Storm is teaching me right now. Yeah. Whole Storm is teaching me, don't accept what they put on your. You couldn't even pay me to do that. If they put this on my plate, I will not. No, I don't do what they do. I do what I do. I'm the visionary. I believe it. But I would never eat a plate that looked like this. You couldn't even pay me $1 million to do that to myself. Oh my God. I deserve better than that. That's low vibration. And you took it. I would have been like, I'm playing like that. I tell you what I want. You don't tell me what I want. So my thought process is, if you put it on my plate, but I don't have to eat it, I got the distance. I won't even look at it and look that make you look bad. I'm a queen. Queen's plate when you like. If we used to have two plates, we play together, and so who's royalty? They would say this person. I agree. That's a good way. This is serious my shit. Yeah, because it's a lot of people that just let people give them what they want them to have, and they accept it. And Storm is teaching me right now. Yeah. Whole Storm is teaching me, don't accept what they put on your.
As crazy as it sounds, I get where she was going with it, but it's just Stormy tripping me. If you guys watch her videos, she'll make sure to like call out things that she thinks that is low vibrational. Like, she'll be like, so you do this and that, whatever. She like, that's that bro energy. Okay, that's that low vibrational energy. She was just like, so you think that you could wear this to an event? That's low vibrational. I can't mess with that. I can't mess with that. But a lot of people was mad because she was licking her fingers and pointing it on the plate. So it's like you dropping germs in the lady plate. And it's the friends for me all for me. I'm like, it's giving cult a little bit. So I get why people were kind of like going crazy over it. Plus they were out having fun. It's not like she was coaching her to better her diet. Then it would be like, okay, like she has a point of what she's saying. It's not like she's like a fitness coach, which she is like a fitness coach, I guess, a life coach or whatever. But it's not like this woman, her friend or whatever, was looking to her to get some diet help. They're just out there having fun. They were like on a boat, I think. So it's like they're not really trying to, eat healthy and be the most righteous person at the time. That's why it was kind of crazy, because it's like, and then you call the plate a hood rat plate. And that's your friend? What Justin said, that ain't your friend. That not your friend. She not your friend. Like, no. At all. Sister girl thought she ate that because she had some wings and some shrimp on that platter. And the other girl had some buns, hamburgers, and hot dogs. All in all, though, y'all do need to check out Coach Stormy. Some of the stuff she says is true. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I know I sound crazy promoting her, but I watch her Wake Up and Wins and like her older videos. I'm talking about from like 2020, 2019, 2021 on YouTube. Like her Wake Up and Wins. She says some good stuff that I've applied to my life, and it's worked. So I'm like, okay, she knows her stuff, but it's just the stuff that she doesn't know. She sounds crazy. All right, I'm going to add Dazzle. What's going on? What's going on? Please, no cursing. What's up, Dazzle?
Hey, oh my goodness. I thought I was going to be waiting for a minute.
No.
Okay.
What do you
So
think
for
about
one,
the
okay, so let's run down. Okay, so for one, with Chrisean Rock and Blueface, and this whole thing, like initially, like I was feeling bad for Chrisean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was out here like, you know, well, girls make mistakes, and she acts like people I know. Well, you know, I made mistakes, and you know, I can't judge her. But at this point, like no, like you no.
So you feel like you over the sympathy part for Rock at this point?
I'm way over that.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, the fact that you leaked your own sex tape because you wanted to combat the other girls, you know, leaking things with your quote unquote dude. And to me, I'm on the same level you on. You should have just started an OnlyFans. Like, look, at the end of the day, these girls taking pictures or, you know, TikToks.
And I feel like it would have made her look like a boss. It would have been like, oh, y'all out here leaking y'all stuff for free. Guess what? You gonna have to pay to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
And see, but however, though, with the part where people were saying that she was, she had some type of infection, people need to grow up, because if you watch P ever in your life, if you really watch P, and I mean, if you're in your 30s, I'm in my 30s, so I watched enough P, so I know that when it's like that, it ain't because of an infection.
Oh, so she got that Fiji Aquafina.
I mean, yeah, it's just got a little creamy down there, and then what it looks like is, you know, and this is just being explicit, it looks like, you know, he unloaded in it too.
Oh.
So it's a mixture of both things going on, and then you see the whole thing.
Girl.
So I wouldn't call it an infection. I just call it a what is that movie, Sausage Party?
We're gonna call it a Fiji Aquafina, that water.
Yeah, Fiji Aquafina. Okay. So that's grown up pee. Okay. That's how you make babies pee.
Okay. What do you think about this Cardi B and JT situation?
Okay, for one, I'm gonna tell you for real. The one thing I hate is for an adult, you know, someone who knows better and can do better, that acts like a high schooler. Okay. First of all, I don't care what no one says. Real people outside of the internet don't like what's going on because they see what's going on. So when I think about Nicki Minaj, in a way, I mean, first of all, have you ever seen the Queen Elizabeth keep bumping, I'm the Queen Elizabeth?
UK is my town.
You never seen Queen Elizabeth have to remind you that she's the queen, right?
Yes.
So basically that comes from a place of insecurity, right? So if I have to keep telling you, my fans have to keep telling you, and everything else like that, it's something wrong. Because what's understood don't have to be explained.
That's true.
So I feel like it's something wrong with that picture right there. Another level is, I feel like it's something wrong when you tell people pick a side. So if I am who I am, and I know that my stuff is lit and everything else like that, why do I need for you to pick a side? That's how I feel about that. Also, I also feel about that is that as a woman, as a rapper, I'm supposed to have this image. I'm supposed to be this independent. I talk my ish, and I do this and I do that. I would never, and this goes for like Arc Bar B, so I would never take on another woman's stuff. And I didn't grow up with that woman. That woman's not my sister.
She needs to stop fighting Nicki's battles and let Nicki fight her own battles.
All these people do. Now, and with JT, don't get me wrong, like I feel like it's a little extra stuff with JT too because of like the record label, Mr. P, you know, things like that. I think all that's going on as well. But with JT, I feel like she played herself with that whole narrative. You know how they have the narrative of Nicki Minaj don't want to deal with you unless she knows that you're better, that she's better than you. So she played herself in a way when she did that interview with her co-band member, and she was like, oh, well, I just want to do my job and go home. And they were asking her, you remember that when they were asking her, like, I think Saucy was saying, well, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? You're so talented and stuff like that. Well, I don't want to do all that, right?
Oh, with JT. Okay, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
So basically, I feel like she played herself in a way because it plays in that narrative of, oh, that's why Nicki wanted you to be around. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So even though that may not be the case, but it looks like it based on that.
Fact, right.
And,
Do you think that also, Nicki is passion on the Queen of Rap torch? Is she queening JT? Because for her to change her profile picture to JT at one point during the time of the night, that's pretty big because Nicki's never done that before.
But here's the other part about it, though. For as a woman, I'm not gonna lie to you. Outside of YouTube, I showed them that clip of when Nicki Minaj like made JT read.
Oh no, that was Nicki was a fool for that. That she's under. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like made her rap that rap towards her and stuff, and she was trying to say it was funny, but everybody I knew on the block was like,
she's under.
Basically, like you are a funky.
She's under. I didn't talk about this on the channel. That to me, it made me cringe, cause it's like. It's like me, let's say if I beef with another YouTuber and I bring the YouTuber on, it was like, remember when you said this about me in the video? Say that again.
Say what you said about me.
I'm like,
like, no, like that is crazy. That makes you, honestly speaking, that makes these girls like do girls. Like basically, and I have no respect for do girls. I'm sorry. Y'all can't get me, like outside in real life, y'all cannot get me to respect flunkies.
Yeah. No, that made me really respect. It made me respect Nicki, and it made me lose so much respect for JT because it's like she really is the queen for you to allow.
Okay, well, Nicki, here's the thing. Like, I love Nicki's music. I'm not gonna lie, I do. But then there's a thing of it's like insecurity. Like first of all, I'm sorry if I'm supposed to be the queen of rap, you can never get me to be like that. I'm never gonna ask you to pick a side. What for? I'm never gonna stun you like that if I'm supposed to be quote unquote helping you. Right? I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna what do I get from making a fool of you? Because if I forgave you from whatever you did to me, why am I making a fool of you? I didn't forgive you. That's true. I really didn't forgive you. Right? So I'm not really your friend. I'm not really even your associate. I'm your hidden enemy if I'm making you do that. And then with Cardi B, I feel like she windmilling and it don't matter. Like with Cardi B, I'm like, all right, you already sent your do girl, so now I'm gonna just look at everybody that you had on that song with you as flunkies. So I might as well go ahead on and get them because while the getting is hot because it seems like they about to come for me.
Do you think the next two up is Malibu, Mitch, and what was it? The other girl, I forgot her name because she's like the
Katie got bands. Let me tell you, Katie got bands. Right. Did something dumb, right? So she got a problem with Asian Doll.
Yeah,
I like Asian Doll's music. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like Let's Do It, Girl. I like that. Okay, I don't give a f about none of that ish. I do. So.
Yeah, like
when it comes to Katie got bands, I get it. You're a drill rapper. You've been out in the streets of Chicago.
Her voice doesn't get it.
But then I'm like, for you to have a diss song and this sound like that, I'm like, who set you up for that? Because I'm pretty like, who told you? Who told you? Who told you like that's fine? Throw that out there. Throw that out there. Just throw it out there. That's fine. You gonna eat her up, girl. Yes.
They were making fun of Katie bands because in one of the lines in the rap song that the diss track she dropped to Asian when she was in the funeral, and then she was just like, "I'ma bury you like a berry, like, and I'ma bury you." But they said she said burial, so I don't know.
But that's what I'm trying to say. So if you out here getting hyped by Nicki Minaj ain't tell you that was messed up. Ain't nobody tell you that. And then I'm like, oh my
But do you
God.
think
And
it's to
then
the
when
point where these girls are writing and they're sending it to Nicki for approval to get her pink stamp of approval?
Nicki ain't say, well, look, don't say this. I'm going to tell you because I want you to get at this. And then I'm like, if you really out here having girls and you really out here having these little pit bulls attacking people,
so she's on her
Natalie
Nunn. She's on her Natalie Nunn ish. She wants them to get active like Natalie wanted to get Scotty to get active. So it's like, get active. You getting active, JT?
Yeah, but you know, just help them out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just help them out a little bit.
Oh man.
Even Akbar V. How you gonna sit there and stick Akbar V on Cardi B, right? But then she's the last. And see, here's the other thing I don't like. I don't like people weaponizing African American women's plight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm an African American woman, and the last thing I want to hear is my plight being weaponized just because you want to use it in the way of cyberbullying. Like silly, dumb internet beef and cyberbullying, because that's what it is. Yeah. So, to be honest with Akbar V, like, I really was disappointed in that because I'm like, first of all, you can't talk about her talking about your kids when you talk about Alexis Sky kids. I mean, kid, you dog walked that, and that was sad. Like, that was absolutely sad. So on that note, I don't want to hear about somebody talking about your kids, and you can't talk about no sex tape that you yourself promoted. I'm sorry.
That bothered me when the one thing that bothered me that Akbar V did was when she was going back and forth with Cardi, and then she tweeted like, "Oh my God, you just kicked in my anxiety," and like, come on, now you know you lying. Like, stop. Because some people have real anxiety like me, so it's like, don't try to put that.
The lies.
Don't do that.
The lies.
Like, no way. You was at home with your texting Nicki when y'all was tweeting. Don't make it seem like you was like, oh my God.
But
like,
then if you notice though, like Asian doll was really quick to clap at Akbar when basically she was trying to quote unquote talk about Megan Thee Stallion. But but people see what people are doing. That's the point. Like, you can't just, like, all this stuff is dumb. Like, to me, to be honest with you, in 10 years from now, it didn't help none of y'all.
Yeah, none of that.
it ain't help nothing. Like, y'all ain't about to get no hit records because y'all did all that for Nicki, or y'all did all that because, you know, y'all in that drama energy. It didn't help because it's not like a Sheether moment. Right. None of these diss records are Sheether moments. None of this going back and forth on Twitter are Sheether moments.
Yeah.
None of it.
The thing is, these girls, right? You know how some of them have ghost rappers and stuff? They need ghost tweeters. Because if I was Cardi B and I was beefing with Akbar, I would have added Candy, be like, Candy, get your cousin. Like, I would have been so funny with her.
Candy, get your cousin. He done came back out the dungeon.
Right, Candy would have been like, what? Get brought in. I would like, they need ghost tweeters and ghost troll people. That, like, I would be perfect for the job because I'm telling you, I would have tweeted some funny stuff. They would have been like, "How'd she come up with that?"
Oh, they wouldn't like
Candy. Cardi probably doesn't even know that Candy's her cousin. Like, I doubt she knows that.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't like that gaslighting stuff because you know, with me, people wouldn't like how I respond to people because I don't believe you can tell somebody how to respond in an argument. So, and it's like gaslighting. That's what they do. They sit there and wait for you to say something really messed up and then gaslight it and make it seem like you're the worst person in the world, right? So if I would have been tweeting for somebody, I feel like I would have hurt their reputation.
You would have Any final thoughts before I add in the last caller?
Well, my final thoughts is I love you. I be listening to you. I be listening to Baddies. I be listening to a lot of stuff. And if it wasn't for you, a lot of stuff on Zeus, I would not be watching. And I do believe, like the last caller said, that dude needs to be pretty much coming to you because guess what? You send a lot of people over to them. I was never going to watch a couple of those seasons of anything if it wasn't for you.
Thank you so much.
You made it very interesting. You are very much of a joy. And yeah, I appreciate
that.
Really means a lot.
All right. Thank you. All right. So last call I'm going to add is season 3 Baddie. But one of the last topics I wanted to talk about, you guys, was the Dani Leigh situation. So basically, y'all know how she got B Simone to not be on that episode. So she didn't want B Simone to be on the episode because y'all already know she had prior beef with B Simone. But this time it was a radio station host that I guess she thought wasn't going to be allowed to be on her own radio show because she was scared of the questioning. And this is what bothers me. And I'm so happy that this radio host talked about it, because some of these celebrities, I'm telling you, they be picking and choosing who could ask them what, or who could really talk to them, because they know certain people will ask them the questions that everybody wants to know. They're not going to, pea-foot around everything and try to like make it all nice. Like, they're going to ask the real questions that they want to know. So I guess she was scared of this girl and didn't want her to interview her. And Sister Girl went off. Y'all listen.
Now, shout out to B Simone, who I know in real life, rock with in real life, but I score goes to Dani Leigh, and let me tell you why. Dani Leigh is in the city of Chicago. I don't know why. Probably got a high school appearance. Who the hell knows? But she was set to do an interview with the morning show, and she requested that I, Kendra G, be removed from the interview because she was uncomfortable talking to me. Girlfriend, this ain't wilding out. You ain't gonna be Simone me. Now your whole interview has been canceled, but I'm trying to figure out, why didn't you want to talk to me in the first place? I actually been on the radio defending your honor. I really felt the way when your baby daddy played you on that infamous IG Live, and I defended you on the radio. Now, shout out to B Simone, who I know in real life, rock with in real life, but I actually understood why you didn't want to do Wild 'N Out with her. But I'm still trying to figure out, why the hell you ain't want to talk to me? Now, are you nervous? I'm going to ask you the questions that need to be asked. Like, are you still sleeping with your baby daddy after he beat your brother up and played you on the IG Live? And you know what? I probably would have asked you that question because I need to know. Because if you forgave him, that means I need to forgive him. Are you nervous I was going to bring up that whack-ass Yellowbone song? Girlfriend, I don't care. You can make a song about your skin tone and celebrate it. I love being a dark-skinned woman. Ain't no whack-ass song like that going to make me insecure about my complexion. Are you nervous that I was going to ask you, like, how did it feel to be a girlfriend thinking you was better than all the baby mamas just to become a baby mama and get treated worse? And you know what, Dani Leigh? I probably would have asked you all those questions because guess what? That's my job. That's what I do. I ask the questions that the people want to know. Maybe you should focus on your job, be in the studio and make a hit, and we got to talk about your music and not about your personal life. That's not my fault that your personal life is more relevant than your music. That's your fault. You around here trying to get people removed from interviews. It don't go down like that. Now you missed out on an opportunity to have a radio interview on #1 urban station in Chicago. And guess what? This opportunity might not come around again because your music ain't popping. So with that being said, sit your goofy ass down.
I never heard somebody read somebody so eloquently without skipping or missing words. Now that's how, you know how Santana be like, that's how you clear it. Seriously, because she didn't even skip a word. I don't really like this because it's like you can't keep trying to remove people from, because I got the B Simone thing because of she made a diss song and all that. Okay, I get it. But with this lady never did nothing to you. So what you trying to remove her for? And now it's really looking like you're giving very much colorist, because it's like, is it because she's like darker than you? Like, what's the problem? Maybe it's because she's cool with B Simone, but still, like, no, you can't keep doing that. Like, no, it's making, I hate the whole victim thing that she's playing as if everybody's kind of against her. And nobody has really kind of talked about the whole DaBaby thing in a whole minute. They probably would have asked her about it regardless, but still, you were in the situation. What do you expect? A lot of these celebrities and big figures, they don't want to answer to some questions. That's why you see a lot of celebrities, these big celebrities, rappers and stuff like that. You'll never see them do an interview until the end of their career. Because guess what? They don't want to answer to it. That's why I respect the celebrities that do that, actually complete interviews and do them. And another interview that I noticed, speaking of interviews, Tory Lanez, he did an interview with the Breakfast Club. And this is how, like, he would answer. Let's say if DJ Envy asked him a question regarding situations that he would want to talk to, he would kind of answer it lightly, but not directly. Angela Yee asked him kind of the same question. He goes crazy. He's just like, yeah, I'm not talking about that. Like, nah, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. And I'm like, DJ Envy just asked the same question, but just changed the words around. You get what I'm saying? The celebrities like to play, like they like to pick and choose who could ask them what, everything like that. Like, no. And I'm so happy. Wild 'N Out, basically, that's what they should have did. What they did for this radio host, that's what they should have did. Shout out to Kendra G. I do follow her on YouTube, I believe, because she has a YouTube channel. She has a lot of subscribers too. I like what they did by not letting Dani on the radio show, and that's what Wild 'N Out should have did. So, B. Simone, you need to call Nick Cannon and be like, baby boy, my friend's workplace has their back. I don't know if you do. Do you really? Because it's like, it's giving traitor, and it gives that you're disposable. Just saying. All right, so season 3 Baddie, last caller of the night. What is going on? What is going on?
We're back. Okay. I'm so glad. I was scared you weren't going to bring up the Dani Leigh thing, and I was going to
No. I remember.
Okay, so let me just rewind real quick. So let's talk about the Cardi B and JT thing. Right. I just think the going back and forth, I mean, it's just unfortunate. And I do want to bring up a topic, okay? Because I'm going to be real. I work in a music venue. I know the tickets. I know the numbers. I know there's a certain rapper who couldn't sell out a show that actually he didn't sell out a show 9 months ago, but nobody knew that because nobody said nothing. Allegedly. But what I'm saying, what really, here's some real tea, guys, and I would love to know JD's opinion on this.
Right.
Music industry is really going to crap. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because you're more known for your antics on Shade Room or whatever, especially in our community, than you are for your music. Which is why, when I can tell you right now, we haven't had the place I work at holds less than 3,000 people, right? We've had several R&B people come.
Right.
There's been 2 people who've even got close to selling it out.
Oh, wow.
You're telling me you can't sell 3,000, and it was Blast, because you know he's fire.
Oh, yeah.
And Sabrina Claudio. Yeah. She sold it out quickly. But what's happening is we don't even get that many R&B hip-hop shows, but when we do have sold, you know, and it sucks because earlier this year, Lotto went on a whole rant because people were taking pictures of her show like, oh, that's a little show. Oh, why is she playing for only... And Lotto had to check them and say, hey, I did my first sold-out tour. Right. And it might have only held 2,000, but when's your fave doing a tour? Because let's be real. Half of these rappers, where do you only see them? At Summer Jam? At Rolling Loud? They might pop on for 2 dates with a bigger artist. Let's keep it 100. Meg ain't done no tour yet. I'm not saying she can't, but she has not. The City Girls have not done a nationwide tour yet. Cardi B ain't even done one. So it's just really getting on my nerves. Like, let's stop with the antics and let's make some music, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, it's just getting irritating at this point. Because you're literally known for, and that's why. Because let's keep it 100. Would you be listening to Rock's music if it wasn't all over the Shade Room? Like, there's one song maybe, but you ain't about to bump it. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure her views are big on Instagram. It's not for the right things, and that's what's sad, and that's what's getting sad about our culture. Sorry, I just had to rant about that because that.
No, you good. You good.
And I'm like,
you're in the music space, so I get it because you're around it. We talk outside of this, so
that's what I'm saying. Like, and it sucks because there's actually real talented people out here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you another example. That girl that got that, you thought I was feeling you.
Spice.
Have you noticed they've been showing her shows? Because I mean, I don't know if she's a plan or not. I ain't really listened to her music. She got one song, no stage presence, one outfit, 2 hairstyles, and it's not giving. You need to come with more. Just because y'all are cute, just because you could twerk, like, come on, man. And the song's decent, but at the same time, you need to have a follow-up. It's not as good as Bodak Yellow. It's not that big, so it can't last for 6 months. It'll last for maybe 1, you know? Anyway, my rant's over. Let's go money. Wow. So here's what I'm gonna say about that. I was already irritated about that last week because for all of them that stood up for Nick when they shut his stuff down with Viacom because of all the stuff he said about those people, or remember that whole cast stuck behind him. Jason Lee stuck behind it. Everybody stuck behind Nick, and everybody was mad. So for you to let somebody who, no offense to this girl, but you ain't Beyonce, babe. You ain't Nicki. You ain't Cardi. No.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You let somebody come in here and dictate. And I'm not only irritated with Nick. What about the cast? Because B. Simone has been on that show for years.
Ever,
She's one of the oldest comedians.
That is true.
And steady. And even if they would have been like, well, we can't cancel the show, everybody should have been on that girl's head.
Like I remember her on the show before she got super, super hype on like social media. Like she was had a little social media presence, but she wasn't like B. Simone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but she's been loyal to that show. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Maybe I actually don't get it. I get it from Dani Leigh's side, but at the same time, I don't get it from the Wild 'N Out side. Just like DJ Envy said. DJ Envy said, he said, we've had several people come up here to the Breakfast Club and want to change something, and we say bye.
Exactly.
Because you got to stick together. Because what do you think? If Dani Leigh could do that, what's going to happen?
Everybody's going to do it.
Next time somebody else comes, I don't want DC Young Fly there. Oh, I don't want one of the other people there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want these people to be here when you can't do that because it creates a culture. And that lady wore her in. That was my wake-up call this morning.
Mm-hmm.
That was my wake-up. And that lady, kudos to her, because it's some's not adding up. Because you had Blue say it first. Blue wasn't even the first one. Remember Blue from the Hollywood Unlocked show?
Yeah.
She said, Dani Leigh told her, and allegedly, Dani Leigh told her that I just, I love Black culture and I love Black men, but Black women just are jealous of me for that. She said that. I'm gonna send you the clip. Okay. And everybody keeps saying these things about you, girl. Come on now, something's not adding up. And she tried to say that she didn't do the interview, or she didn't know about the interview and they didn't book her because she was only available at night. But how are you available at night when you have your concert? You gonna do an interview in the middle of your concert?
The lying after, because it's like, don't act like it didn't happen. She's like, I don't even know about this. I'm like, come on.
It's crazy to me, but yeah, let me see. Is there anything else I wanted to go in on about?
Me, you, and JD need to do like a music panel or something, because I'll be lit.
No, I really would love to talk to JD and know more of what he thinks about it, because I'm telling you, this industry is so ridiculous at this point. Think about your favorite person. Everybody in this chat, think about your favorite person, and think about if you listen to them for their music, or if you listen to them for their antics, especially if you're a Shade Room follower. If you listen to them for their antics, like, come on now. Anyway, y'all be blessed. Okay.
See, I got my good sis season 3 baddie getting mad. Like,
get mad. Okay. It is not a vibe all the time around
It's
here.
not a vibe.
Oh, and one last thing on that tip. I know you want to show the levels and the more money, but babe, after that sex tape, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of deals on that table.
Yeah, that ruined it. Like
that really did. That was the end all. She played her last card, so now it's just like,
really
all right,
because now it's like your whole privates are just everywhere. Like, people are gonna save it for free.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I love you, babe. I'll see you on Sunday.
We gonna talk. All right.
Bye.
All right. Thank you guys so much for another show, another successful late show, y'all. My bad again for being late. Okay, it's super late where I'm at right now. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna read some thoughts before I end. It said, I thought you had to be Beyonce and Whitney to have that much pull. Yes, Sherry, a lot of messy people want a spot on the network. I think Doja has started quality to sell out. Ooh. Doja's been a little ghost lately, so I don't know if she's working on a new project or what. Okay. All right, entertainers, please leave your comments down below. I know we had some heated topics in this live. The only one I didn't get to was Kanye West, but y'all, he put a White Lives Matter shirt and think that he snapped, but it's giving, I want attention, I want clout. So leave your comments down below, entertainers, and we are out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.